Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Halle Bailey and DDG because apparently, allegedly, she was granted a restraining order against him. And here's my thought, y'all. What took so long? What took so freaking long? And apparently DDG, he's on live stream, of course, and is in disbelief this has happened. So let's talk about it. It says, Halle Bailey said she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She has filed a police report, and now she wants court-ordered protection from the father of her child. And in docs filed Tuesday in Los Angeles, she claims things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October, and Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out my car, bleep." Halle says that the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. That is when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face onto his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth. Oh my goodness. Halle says she was in pain and crying. Although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her that they'd take care of the baby, she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges that DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom, and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Halle says that she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claims he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him that she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home, and she claims that's when he got verbally abused, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with Halle's home. Not ran away with Halle's home. Oh my gosh, ran away with Halle's phone. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out of his window and yelled at her, "Go get it, bleep." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, and she said she also has Ring footage to back up her side of the story. It was also around this time that DDG claimed on X that he had been, quote, fighting to see Halo for months. For Halle, though, the final straw came just last weekend when she said she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links to social media posts claiming that she was on the island with singer Brent Faiyaz. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon." The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away, and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she will be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG has also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. We reached out to DDG's camp, no word back yet. Listen, this is all that I have been asking for Halle to do this whole time. This is all I have been asking for Halle to do this whole entire time. Put a restraining order, shut this man up on on his streams. Stop using Halle and the baby for clout. That narrative that he was trying to put out there on social media, that he hasn't been able to see his kid and all of this and all of that, and that Halle was blocking him from seeing Halo because they were no longer together, was complete and utter nonsense. And then even prior to DDG even going on a live stream, Halle had already posted on her Snapchat that her and the baby were sick with RSV. Those of y'all that know, whether you are a parent or a medical professional, y'all understand the severity of RSV, and it is no joke, and it is very life-threatening, especially for kids. And DDG had the audacity to get on stream hours later and make it seem like Halle was just being, spiteful and being petty and being malicious by preventing DDG to stay with her or spend time with Halo and everything else at the house. And he was like, I know they're sick and all, but still. And then he tried to release a diss song trying to bash Halle. And then in the midst of the lyrics of the song was talking about sexual nonsense. And it was just very distasteful. It was very disturbing. It was clear he was trying to send a bat signal out to the manosphere to continue to pile on and bash Halle. It was clear as day that all of this stuff, whining on his live streams and everything else, oh, I haven't seen my son, I can't see my son, and da-da-da-da-da-da, and maybe Halle's with a different dude, and da-da-da-da-da, those were buzzwords, those were bat signals for the fans of DDG, whether female or male, to go and attack Halle. And it was unnecessary. And I am happy that this whole time Halle was getting together her case. There is receipts, there is photos of the alleged bruising and everything else that she experienced. She has pictures of her teeth to also back up what she is saying and everything else. And here is the thing. We're beyond at this point of saying to Halle that we told you so and everything else. Now there is a child involved, and now you have to take protective measures as a mother to protect yourself and to protect your kid. And nonetheless, you can't even go on vacation with your sister without your ex making allegations that you were out here with some dude, or again, trying to insert himself into, you being at the Oscars, you being at the Met Gala and all of these things, and trying to attach himself to all of it to get clicks and views, to get all of this attention. Like, this dude, it's like, y'all want to talk about, oh, he was big before Halle, and he had this and had that before Halle. No. What he didn't have, though, was A-list access and A-list legitimacy until Halle. And nonetheless, since he is not on those red carpets anymore, since he is not at those A-list functions anymore, he still needs to utilize her name for clicks and views. I believe he was just on a recent stream saying that Halle should have been casted as the one, I haven't seen the movie yet, but casted as somebody in Sinners or whatever else, and that would have been a great role. Who would that have been a great role for? For you to dissect it? Like, none of the less, y'all. None of the less. I am happy that, this restraining order was granted. I am glad that in the future now, he is not going to be able to utilize his streams to basically use Halle and her son for clout. I don't know if she watched my videos, but I have been saying that since the whole time. Anytime I've posted a video about Halle and DDG, I have been saying that she needs to take legal action because this dude is going to do this to try to destroy her, because he is upset with whatever type of stuff he was doing, that Halle was not going to put up with it and stick around just to say that she has a man or that she's in a relationship. And nonetheless, it sounds like his behavior has gotten significantly worse since they have broken up, and Halle will not give in to his advances, and he throws these temper tantrums. He has these outbursts, which is dangerous for Halle and the baby. So nonetheless, and he's lucky that even still up until this point, she's not even put him on child support. He is lucky that that has not happened yet. But I remember a stream that he did where he was being cocky, trying to act like, oh, what is the courts going to do? Halle would never go to the courts and da-da-da-da-da. Well, checkmate. She has gone to the courts now. So nonetheless, it is going to be interesting to see now what that Twitch content is going to be looking like now that you can't use her and you can't use Halo for clout. And I'm surprised she did not include in the restraining order that dangerous situation where I believe they were at one of the filming sites for Kai Cenat streams that was in a dangerous situation location where all types of foolishness and shenanigans took place. I'm surprised she didn't include that in there as well, because there has been plenty of documented incidents that has showed that DDG is not right in the head and is not putting the child nor Halle's best interest at heart in terms of how he is conducting these streams and the environment that that baby is in on some of these streamings. So nonetheless, I am happy that at least for now this is over and we do not have to have more clips of DDG talking reckless about Halle or about the baby or complaining that he can't see his kid and all this and all of that. No, you have been ABUSIVE and you had the audacity to get on the internet and try to control the narrative and try to pander to your fans and make it seem like you were the person that was the victim and Halle was the one that was being vindictive and that was being malicious and being all these things. No. You were the problem and had always been the problem, DDG. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.